Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is our new perspective for the day. And we are using the Star Tarot, and we have a couple of oracles. Apparently, the super, what are they? The super attractors? Yeah, super attractors. Wanted to talk a lot, so here we go then. So we have the Nine of Wands, Two of Swords, Four of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So we've gone through these enough. You should know the elements that are associated to each of the suits, right? So Cups is water element. Pentacles is earth element. Swords is air element. And Wands is fire element, right? So let's just go over to the Nine of Wands. It speaks to, it's also called the wounded warrior, right? But the number 9 speaks to, it's the number of knowledge, of nearing completion, of accomplishment, mastery, but not just mastery, because the number 8 is actually the mastery number, right? The number 9 is about being masterful enough to be able to pass on knowledge, like to teach people, right? So the Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords speaks to having to make a decision on two very important paths, right? But they look nearly identical. So there's a lot of thought that needs to go into it. Air element, right? Has everything to do with the mind, nothing to do with emotion, right? It's all about the mind. So this is an educated decision that's going to take some time as to which sword she's going to choose, right? Which path she's going to choose. The Four of Wands is the marriage card, right? It's the number 4 is the number of stability. And being Wands, fire element, passion, creation, creativity, very nurturing, and things of that nature. The Four of Wands is known as the unity card, the marriage card, right? There is some kind of union, some kind of new addition to your family unit, whether that's through marriage or through pregnancy, right? Or welcoming in a new member of the family, right? From outside of the family, or a soul tribe member, right? So the number 4 speaks to stability and unity and strength, right? Because it's this 4 is the stable foundation that we grow upon. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in all of the court cards. It's Knights are about offering something tangible, right? Pentacles is earth element, so it has everything to do with this material world. It's a material subject matter. So this is going to be a material offer that this knight is contemplating moving forward to give, right? The Eight of Swords speaks to self-imposed restriction, trapping yourself in your mind and getting caught up, getting all up in your head, as the kids say, right? About a certain subject that, you know, I'm guilty of it. I am probably one of the worst overthinkers that I've ever met. And I overthink things all the time. So I try to get out of that habit. But as human beings, we tend to overthink things or get all up in our heads, especially when it's something that We don't know if we have any control over it, or if we have not enough knowledge about something and we're fearful of not succeeding, right? We start beating ourselves up. And the Knight of Cups, this is the love offer, right? The emotional stability, the emotionally stable offer, right? Because cups, water element, has everything to do with emotions, intuition, feeling, right? This is a thoughtful, loving, caring offer being presented. So out of all of these cards, which one were you intuitively drawn to first? That's the card you need to start with. Let your intuition just flow to you and take you to the next card. I don't designate rows or columns. I don't do the past, present, future. It irritates me about doing that. Simply because of the fact everybody already knows their past. And it does us no good to sit there and guess somebody else's past. And, the cards are going to say something about something that may have affected a person in the past just by how the cards are laid out. We don't have to designate any columns or rows to any specific thing. That's not a hard rule or anything like that, okay? You read how you feel like reading. These are just intuitive exercises to help you tune into your intuition. So just go with the flow, and whatever card you were drawn to first, that's where you start. And then just let your intuition guide you to the next card. Let it draw your eye to the next card. It could be across the board, it could be next to it, it could be over it or under it. Just let your intuition guide you to the story that you need to decipher, that your intuition is telling you through these specific cards, right? So, for instance, my eye was drawn to the Four of Wands instantly because of the yellow sunflowers. And then I went down to the Eight of Swords. So there is some thought, for me intuitively, there is some thought being considered, possibly between love and money, right? Between love and money, that this decision has to be made. But, that's just an example of the intuitive nudge that I got. You could get a completely different intuitive nudge. And I would love to hear what your intuitive nudges are on this particular draw. So please put it down in the comment section below. Let's help each other learn and give each other a different perspective than what, we as individuals are seeing it. So we got some super attractors. Let's see how they go together. Now, when I do oracle cards with readings, I don't ever look at them until it's at the end and we all look at them at the same time. So I use oracle cards to either confirm the intuitive messages that I receive or to add to them that on something that I may have missed, right? So here we go. When I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. And then this one is, I like this card. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. Such a pretty feather. And believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming, even when I can't yet see the result. I think this really connects with that Eight of Swords. It really does. Just keep believing, right? And then, of course, we have an Into the Lonely Woods, which is my favorite oracle right now. Number 15, your inner light will guide you. So let me read that and see how it connects for you. I can't wait to see all of the comments on how you put these messages together. Let's see, number 15. Okay. Your inner light will guide you. Light your own torch now and use this inner light to guide you on the path. Your inner light will illuminate the stony ground, the loose rocks, the thorns and ditches along the way. Keep your inner light burning bright and trust the story unfolding beneath your feet. No one else can light the way. It is the light in your heart that will give you the greatest guidance when all above you falls into darkness. You may feel utterly alone at present, but know that others can see your light and the way you are showing. The torch that you bear will become the light that inspires others to step out of the crowd and follow the radiance of their soul. You are a way shower. Isn't that beautiful? Personally, for me, that connects with the 9 of Wands. But that's beautiful. I really dig it. I can't wait to hear what your intuitive nudges tell you about today's draw. Other than that, keep practicing. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video.